Hello, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Red, white, and blue. I'm sat outside in the garden. Glorious weather.
Red, white, and blue.
What's red, white, and blue today, aren't we, Dominic?
Yeah.
Perfect. How are you? You got your bunting up?
I was just making sure. We're out there and live.
Are we out there and live? Hello, everybody.
I think we maybe are.
I think it's showing on mine that we're live. So hello, everybody. Episode 8.
I know.
The time is flying by. I'm all outside. I'm all red, white, and blue. So is Dominique.
I know. I've made a real effort. I've gone very patriotic.
Well, I haven't gone patriotic, but I've gone traditional.
You've gone English.
I've gone very English with my little milk jug.
Oh.
A cup of tea. So happy VE Day.
Yes, happy VE Day.
I'm just saying, I look as though I'm on British Airways, don't I? And I should be going, the exits are here, here, and here.
Not at the minute, though.
No, I'm grounded. So
yeah.
I'm doing it from the garden, but I do look like I'm working for British Airways with my little jaunty Union Jack scarf.
You do, but
I'm trying to find it. I sent Dominique a photo because I was trying to find the. I have this big shawl where it's like a big cotton shawl, but it's a Union Jack flag, and I got it when we went to the 2012 Olympics, and I knew it was somewhere. I couldn't find it, so I've decorated the house outside, and I thought, where is it? I managed to find it, and it is my treasured piece of history because we were lucky enough to get. Can you remember we won on the draw?
Yeah.
We went to see the trampoline in the 2012 Olympics, and it was interesting. Couldn't really see very much and very quiet. And the next morning we were waiting for the train to go back, and you could apply for the tickets because can you remember that there was loads of dignitaries that just never turned up?
Yeah.
So there was loads of free tickets, so you could just apply every day on a ballot, and I applied for them. We were literally about to get on the train, and it came through saying we'd got these tickets. We were there on Super Saturday for the Olympics athletics. It was amazing, and we were sat right at the front. I mean, it's something you'd never been able to afford those tickets because I said they were just like gold dust. So we were very lucky. But my flag, Mo Farah, when he won his gold medal, we were right at the front, and he came right at the front. We got some good photos, and David got my scarf off me, scrunched it up, and threw it at him, hoping that he would like wrap it round his shoulders. Well, David threw this. I mean, it's only soft cotton. Threw it at him, and it hit him on the head. And Mo Farah, sort of like on his shoulder, like picked it up and like looked as though where it come from on the floor. And then we had to go and rescue it later. So that flag shawl has been touched by the hands of Mo.
And it's double Olympian.
Exactly. So
well, it was on that night.
It was, and that's my little story. So how are you?
Hello, everybody. Have you got the comments up? I have. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Have we got people there? Won't you? Because we started early.
We've got lots of people here, and we've got Michelle from Sydney.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Michelle again. This will be a bit earlier for you, Michelle, won't it? So maybe it's not the middle of the night.
No. But look what else I've got. So I've got my English tea in my. This is David's grandma's set. But it's
a beautiful set.
It's a gorgeous set, and I've also made. Can you see?
Oh, you've made a cream tea.
Well, there's no cream, but it's just jam and butter scones. So I've gone proper traditional.
But did you make them?
I made them about half an hour ago.
Very nice.
I made Mr. Hammond some cheese scones as well. So he's a very happy boy.
He's lucky, isn't he?
At the minute, if you hear any noises, he's currently taking up the old patio in the back garden. I mean,
is he finished his plan?
He's finished his plan, which looks a little bit like Yenga, because we had some old patio slabs, and since we had the extension done, he's going to put the old Yorkshire stuff down, but there's not enough to do the whole area, so we're going to do it, with gravel in between. But because all of these stones are a slightly different shape, oh my lord.
He's had fun.
He's had lots of fun. He was sat the other night with his computer, all the different sized patio slabs, And it was like a game of Yenga. He was like placing them on to make sure he knew where he was going to put them. I said, just go for it. No,
He'd have enjoyed that.
he was really happy. So he's in his element. So if you hear any banging noises,
That's him.
he's happy.
10 o'clock in Sydney.
Oh, in fact, he had to do his 2-minute silence. So I had to go out and say to him, you can't do anything for the 2-minute silence. I think he did sit still for 2 minutes, but that's
good. Yeah. I'm sat in my craft room and I've got a pencil holder thing, and look what I've just found. I found Wenlock from when I went to the Olympics.
Oh, fab!
I got one.
What did you see? Was it the hockey?
No, it was the football.
Football. Why did
I went to a Trafford, and it was, I think, Japan and one of the Koreas, South Korea, I'm guessing.
I would have thought so.
Yeah, it probably was. I think that's what it was. But Jane and I went.
Oh, right. Yeah, the trampolining was interesting. Because we'd seen on the television, there was a lot of enthusiasm with everything, wasn't there? So everybody was saying that the atmosphere was fantastic. But at the trampolining, you couldn't make any noise. Because
of course,
concentrating. So it was in the O2 arena, so that massive arena, and it was all quiet.
Silent.
The only interesting bit was when somebody fell off the trampoline.
Oh my God.
It was scary, but that was sort of the highlight of the event, which was a bit sad, really. So Super Saturday made up for it. So
Margaret, hello, Margaret. Margaret was 18 months old on BE Day. She doesn't remember much, but she was obviously there.
Margaret.
It must have been. We cannot imagine it, can we?
Not in the slightest. You can't imagine everything that had led up to it. And just that day. And even then, though, that day, there was still people overseas fighting.
Yeah.
They still couldn't come home. I mean, it was, we've got a lot to be thankful for.
Absolutely.
So yes, well, today we've got I've got a big pile of goodies here to show you.
And I, true to my word, I've been around, and I think 95% sure I've got you all my whips to show you as well.
Oh, good girl, because I braved everything last week.
And I did say I would this week, and I have. So.
And talking of whips, Wendy.
Oh.
Sock off. Dump. I have a nice pair of sockets. So these I do them 2 at a time. So I've been showing photos on social media, so I do 2 at a time. The multicoloured that I got was Industrial Accident from Mothie and the Squid. I've looked on their website, they don't do it anymore, but it's that a multicoloured, and I got that from Sarah of number 4 for my birthday, and I put it with our plain Donegal.
It looks really nice.
I'm really happy with it. And because I've got cankles, as we all know, I don't like too much of a rib. So you can see I've only done a little bit of ribs. I like them a bit slouchy. I don't like tight socks. So I think I cast on 64. I sort of do a pattern, but I don't. I cast on 64, go for as long as I can be bothered, or I don't like long socks either. Then that's the fish lip kiss heel, which is a £1 pattern. It can look a bit scary when you see it. Go to page 9.
I was going to say there's pages of it, because she does it for toe up and for cuff down, doesn't she?
Go to page 9. Start from there. Don't worry about measuring your feet, instep, whatever. Just try your sock on. When you think you got to the bit, just stick your heel in. It's a really simple heel. It's not reinforced. That's the only thing. If you like a reinforced heel, it's not reinforced. It's just single.
And it's not a heel flap and gusset, is it?
No. So it's a form of short rows.
Yeah.
As you can see, I did the whole of the heel in that. Then I just added bits of stripe, and then measured it till it got to the sort of joint of my little toe, and then started my toe decrease. So it's really simple. 64 stitches.
On what needles?
These on 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5. Sometimes I do them on 3, though. It just depends. The same 4-ply sock. So
very nice.
Wendy, where's yours?
I was going to say we've not heard from Wendy yet.
No, I think she's hiding somewhere.
Although she'd got quite a bit done. She might
quite a bit done. I did send her a message because I'm not, but you know what I'm like. If somebody asks me to do, tells me to do something, I'm not. Dominique's your person. If you ask somebody, if you challenge Dominique to do it, she'll take it on. Me, I just go, well, I don't respond too good to being said, right, let's do this, because my normal default is, no, I'm not going to do it. But then I thought, I really did want to do it. But the only problem is I haven't done anything else this week. Well, I have been busy. We've both been busy. You've been dying.
Yeah.
I've been winding, sorting out, giving Dominique the wrong information on what stock we actually did have.
Well, between us, yesterday's dye session wasn't the most successful, but you have days like that.
But Dominique, they're all original.
Exactly.
What do we say? It's hand dyed with love from the heart.
And if you get a special one,
sincerity, can you see on my face? If you get one of those special ones that should have been something else but just happened to turn out,
then
in a slightly different way,
it was meant for you. That's what we say.
Exactly. So
thank you, Anne. Anne's just said we look lovely. It's only because I've tried to do my hair and put some makeup on, and I never do. But
makeup on.
I know.
Youthful with makeup on. Not that she doesn't look youthful without her makeup on, but she's doing.
I don't look as tired, and I have been in the garden all day. That's maybe what it is.
I'm going to have another sip of tea. Oh, look.
Oh.
I went to look for my Emma Bridgewater because I've got that mug, but the handle dropped off it. So it's currently got pens in. I didn't really want to drink out of it, so that's why I thought I'm going to go old-fashioned.
Traditional. I could have done, but I didn't even think about that.
I'm just going to have another strawberry.
I've not got anything. I'm being good.
You are being very good. Would you like me to show you the bits and bobs that we've got?
Yes, do it.
Because we have been doing a few bits and pieces for the shop. Because it should have been Buxton Wool Festival, shouldn't it? This weekend.
Tomorrow, yeah.
I totally lost off on what day did. Today's Friday, isn't it?
Yeah. So we'd have been travelling 1 o'clock. We'd have probably been there having lunch now, waiting to get in.
With Wita Dad, wouldn't we? We'd have been there waiting to get in.
And Bakewell and Buxton are really, really well run, but you can't get in early. So we normally get there early, park up, go and have lunch where we normally have lunch, and then actually it was Buxton, not Bakewell, but even so we'd have still gone and had lunch and be waiting to set up.
Yeah, because I like it. Carol and the team that run Buxton and Bakewell, I love it, because you're not allowed in until it starts. You've got to get stuff in the right place before you get going.
Yep.
It's
very well run.
You all know what you're doing. She comes around and, regularly and asks, is everything all right, doesn't she? It's really fun. So it's such a shame that we're not there, but hey, such is life at the minute. So they're doing a virtual wool gathering, aren't they?
Yes.
But it's more, I know that there's some been online, and you've watched them, haven't you? What?
I have, and they've given people 15-minute slots, I think, and they've done a bit of those in shops and things. They've been in the shop and they've shown you around it's been really good. Carol's not doing this, but they're doing there's still a timetable, and she's done it. I quite like the way she's done it. She's done it as if you were walking round. That's the order people are going to be in, and they're just going to show photos of whatever people have sent to show off. So
some photos through, and we've also got a few new things, not a lot, because obviously getting deliveries of things, and it's quite difficult at the minute, but we've managed to all our shawls are online.
Yes.
So we've topped up the shop. We've also got the patterns sorted. Iris has sorted all the patterns out now. So all our shawl packs are online now, and all the levels are topped up, because there was some that we were missing, some that needed re-dyeing. So it's all
everything there.
Everything's there. I've got a couple to show you that you may have already seen, but they haven't been on the website for a while, so I thought I'd show you those. We've got some more.
We've got the launch of the new shawl,
The
which
new
you
one.
all had a preview of last week, but that's gone live now.
Which you've got, haven't you? You've got there.
Yes, I have.
And I haven't put it live. I need to do that. Do you want to do that? Oh, I haven't put anything live. Oh, hang on a minute.
Are they all there ready to go?
They're all there ready to go. You just need to unhide them.
I
Are you
can do
able to
that.
do that?
I'm here, yeah.
So it's all the mini skeins.
Yeah,
New red, white, and blue.
yeah.
And shawls. Put all the shawls.
Visible.
No, it's just shawly shawl that needs
Right.
to be. Sorry, it's just
I
I'm
can do
on my
that.
I'm controlling the thing here, so I'll get confused if I'm using my laptop for two different things. So what was I whispering on about? So all the shawls are now available. Again, there's a few. There's not that many. So if you want one of the shawl packs that you've been waiting for, now's the time to get them. So I'll show you while Dominique's putting some of those online. So this one is Harvesting the Wolds. Just as well, we have all the shawl packs on our website, but if you just wanted a pattern for the Knitterish Design ones, the majority of them we don't hold them. You need to go to Knitterish Designs on Ravelry, and you'll find all Iris's patterns there if you wanted just a pattern. So this one is Harvesting the Wolds, and when I was knitting it, I wasn't sure, but I really like it now. I wear this quite a lot with my denim jacket. So this, as you can see, is sort of a half moon. It's knitting. It's got the spine that sort of splits it into three triangles, and you knit it from here. Starts here and then it grows out. But it's a lovely shape. And when I first saw it,
it wears really, really well.
I'll admit, when I first saw it, Iris had done it in orange as the original one, and I just thought, oh, it looked like an old lady shawl. I love it. But wearing it this way, I think I just looked at it and thought, oh, it looks like one of those that you sit in bed.
Yes, it almost looked like a little cape, which you can wear, and people will. But
exactly. But for me, I just thought, oh, I absolutely love this. It's not too much. There's not too heavy. So that is done in apples, which is the red and green, variegated, scarlet and forest. So that is available as a kit now. We haven't got many of these, and literally once they've sold out, we're not going to be dyeing the apples again, really, are we? Because we've had it we had it last year, didn't we? But it hasn't been on the website for quite a long time.
Yeah.
So that's it in the apples, and then I also knit it in sort of a more summery colour. Get my words in. I haven't had any gin in my tea. So again, it's the same shawl, but this one is in Summer Garden, Pale Forest and Magenta. And again, I wear this one quite a lot. Just with a t-shirt.
That it's such summery colours that
married in summer
for the same shawl, and that's what we keep saying. Yeah. Different shawls in different colours look so different.
How different does it look? So both of those packs are on the website. And it's a fairly quick knit up. There's a little bit of sort of trellis detail at the bottom and a picot edging. But yeah, well, I wear this an awful lot. I wear it a lot with my denim jacket, I must admit. So, but how different do they both look? Completely different. So they're both on the website. Now, minis. So we've done some more mini sets. There's a few of the other mini sets in. We sold out of some of them. And as you know, I had a really original way of naming them by the alphabet. I've stuck with that because
it's worked.
It worked. So last time we sold out of really quickly of the pale colours. So we've put together another set. It's slightly different to the one that was originally there. And this is it. So these are 4-ply. 20 grams, so you get 6 in a set for £15.
85 meters.
Yeah, we don't normally sell our minis on the website, but obviously because we're not at shows, that's why we're doing them as a set, and we do them as an offer, don't we? Because they're not £3 each, but because we're doing them as a set, we're doing them for £15 for 6. So there's quite a lot of wool in there. So this is pack F. So you get a silver, pale navy, a pale scarlet, pale orange, a gold, and I think that is pale petrol. Yeah, it is.
Petrol, yes.
So that is one of the sites. And last time it literally, I think while we were on live, weren't we? It disappeared straight away.
Yes.
So I need another cup of tea. I do
They're-
look like British
They
Airways.
should all be there. They should all be there now.
I look like British Airways. Not that it might be there much longer at the way it's going.
Right.
But that is F. But it just looks like sugared almonds, I think.
Or mini eggs.
Or mini eggs. So that's really nice. Dominique's been busy dyeing these. Another pack that we've done, I think this is similar to the pack that was shown on Grocery Girls, wasn't it? The Grocery Girls
yes.
Showed this pack.
Yes.
Which was amazing because it just went bonkers when we did it. So in this pack, which is pack I, we've got navy, olive, mustard, scarlet, silver and grey. And they're really nice colours.
That was the pack I put together because I would just knit them all the time.
Yeah, they're your staple colours, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
And
yeah, I love them.
There's another one that's probably going to be my staple colours. So that is pack I. Again, we've got limited stock of all of these. Then I've done it. I've gone sort of. These are probably. This is my favourite one, I think. K. So we've got emerald. No, that's not emerald, Marie, is it? That's purple.
Emerald the other side.
That's purple rain. Dear me. Electric blue. Silver. Navy. That's emerald, isn't it?
That's emerald.
And grey. I really like that.
Now, see, I quite like that. I could hide the purple in there. That looks really nice.
I'm really feeling that. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to have to make something with that.
That is really nice.
I'm really liking that. And then the last new one, as I say, we've still got the A2 whatever's on there. Well, some of them anyway. Some of them have sold out. So this is the next one. So this is a little bit more Marie.
Yes.
So we've got silver, pale navy, pale scarlet. Oh no, it's not a pale scarlet. It's like a peachy colour. Actually, I've called it peachy. I think Dominic created an original.
Is that not pale orange?
No, it's not pale orange. It's created a new colour somewhere along the line. So this literally is a one of an off. What have I been drinking? What's wrong with me today?
That's a very special one.
This is a special one. So it's got the purple rain, magenta, navy, pale navy, peachy colour, peachy pink, and a silver. I really like them. So there's only one of those, and that is L for lovely. And then I think you'll like this one, Dominique. This is pack J.
Yes.
See, Dominique hasn't seen these.
No, I have. I mean, I've dyed them, but I've not seen how you've put them all together. And when I've said before, sometimes as you dye things and then just put them out to dry or whatever, you put colours next to each other you never would have done. Yeah. It's amazing.
So this is really nice as well. So this is greens and
yeah.
I mean,
that is
like the garden, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really nice.
So that's a grey, silver, mustard, artichoke, khaki, and olive. So they've another different colour combination.
Yeah, very nice.
So there's quite a lot of different packs on. So they're brilliant because you can either use them like that to make a small shawlette, small scarf. You could make out of that. You could probably use the words. Which pattern with the points on?
Yeah.
Ridge and furrow would look nice in that. You could add 100 grams of a solid to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's 120 grams there, so you get quite a decent shoreline. Caroline had done, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll see if I can find it. That shawl she'd done in minis. That was really nice.
That looked really good. That was in a speckled wool, wasn't it?
Yeah. So there are lots of patterns out there. That you can do minis. So
Then the other thing I've got to show, and then I'll sort of hand over to Dominique and she can show us all the things that she's got. We were just thinking, we know we're probably a little bit late with this, but seeing as though it's VE Day and red, white and blue, we've put...
Just before you do that,
I'll eat my strawberries.
Just show L again.
There's only one of these left.
Can you put that to one side?
I can put that to one side. Can you take it off the website?
Lisa's just ordered it. That's winging its way to Lisa.
Lisa, so, lucky girl.
So that's just so I could tell you which one.
Perfect. It's gone.
So people are not looking for it because it's gone already. We've said that's why if you watch us live, you get in there first. Some people have had to wait.
Yeah.
Some of these won't get done again because the one-offs the way they've been put together. So.
Yeah. So we've put together a red, white and blue sock set. We've been inspired, haven't we, by, I think as the whole world has.
Yes.
By, Captain
Tom Moore.
And the 100-year-old gentleman who has walked for the NHS and raised in excess of 30-odd million.
I was going to say it was well over 30 million, wasn't it?
My goodness. And the other day, I don't know if anybody saw it on the BBC News, but there's a lady in her 90s in Russia, and she's knitting a pair of socks.
Oh no, I didn't. I thought you were going to say something else. No.
So she's a war veteran from Russia, and she's had a lot of health issues, but she couldn't. She said she wanted to do something, but she couldn't. She's been raising money by telling stories of her experiences of through the war, and she's raised money that way. But she wanted to do something for Captain Tom, so she's knitted him a pair of socks, and they're winging their way.
Oh, fantastic! I've not seen that.
I'm going to knit him a pair of socks as well, in our red, white and blue. But what we're going to do is we're going to sell this set, and we've got it in double knit and 4-ply. So we get 100 grams of scarlet, and a 20 gram navy and a 20 gram of the cream colour, and it's £20, but £3 of that is going to go to the same charity that Captain Tom, because we were going to just donate it straight to his charity, but he stopped his link, so it's going to the NHS Together charity, so the same charity that Captain Tom. So we've got the set in 4-ply, or we've got the set in double knit.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to knit something with it because I just think they'll look fab together.
You can knit bunting. You know, if you wanted to do something like that to keep, you could knit some bunting, couldn't you? You could knit the bunting and then put red bubbles on. Red bubbles, that's red. What is wrong with me today? Red bunting. You could put little bubbles on, or you could do some surface crocheting on it. You could do the world's your lobster.
It really is.
So we just thought that would be nice, and we can give the donations, and we'll wait till we've sold it, and then we'll show you. You know, we'll take a photograph of whatever we've donated to the charity.
Absolutely. We've just got an update from Wendy via Sue.
Has she finished, Sue?
No. Wendy says hi. She's busy making VE Day buffet. She's sorry, but the socks are not finished. She's got orders to do. Promises they'll be done next week. Hold you to that, Wendy.
You know what, Wendy, we'll let you off. You can have a week's grace. I know you haven't been very well, and I saw that you've been really busy with your rainbows and things. You're raising money for the NHS.
And did you see she was doing the RAF?
Those little
they were
RAF
really nice.
They were really. Could use these to make those RAF discs.
Yes, you could.
Yeah. So
you could.
So
Anne says layer cake by Knox Mountain uses minis. That's one of the.
Anybody else have any ideas of patterns? Yeah, like sharing different patterns.
Yeah, so there is loads out there that with 120 grams you can do quite. But I'm going to see if I can find Caroline's pattern, because that was a really nice pattern, wasn't it?
Yeah. So is Shirley on the website now? The new
Shirley is on there.
You got a preview. You got a preview last week, and some of you pre-ordered it at the discounted price.
And have they got them yet?
Some of them have got them. I was checking today because it's bank holiday.
Oh, of course, yes.
If you order with us, your orders are picked up on a Wednesday morning. So if you order up to Tuesday, your order usually gets collected on a Wednesday morning and goes out. If you order Wednesday or after Wednesday, it obviously waits till the following week to be collected. They've all gone out. Some of them have arrived. I think the Lincoln ones had arrived, you know, people who live locally. And then when I was checking this morning, I think because of bank holiday, they're not delivering today. So it's going to have a bit of a knock-on effect. So you'll get it next week, I'm afraid.
I was going to say, because Claire was waiting for hers, wasn't she?
We're in the hands of the couriers and the...
Absolutely.
We said right from the beginning, we couldn't guarantee how long delivery was going to take. You know, it's going to take as long as it...
Yeah, absolutely. But it's those that pre-ordered this, it's almost with you. I've just found Caroline's shawl that she did quite aptly is called Mini Solution Scarf.
Well, there you go.
So, and that looked really nice, and that had a really nice bind off, didn't it? So there's loads of things out there. So
I'm going to eat now while Dominic's doing that. Scone or scone is where I come from. What does everybody else want?
That is the new pattern that you got a preview of last week that is now live on the website. So it was designed for us to launch at Buxton this weekend. So we've that's what we'd kept it for the Buxton weekend. This is our new base. So we've launched the new base, and that is it's just there's 20% yak, it's 70% superwash merino, 10% nylon, and 20% yak. It is so nice. Beautiful. It drapes so nicely. Beautiful.
I'm just sat here looking at myself thinking, how English do I look?
You look like an expat abroad.
I do look like an expat abroad. That's exactly what I look like.
Yeah.
I look like I'm in America in the sun trying to be English.
That's exactly what. Yeah.
You know, you can see them on American TV shows sometimes.
So that is now live on the website. That's another thing on my list because it's so nice. I want to knit it, but when I'll get round to it, I'm not sure. But I just want to use the yak.
Yeah, it's really nice. That's what I'm knitting. What am I knitting the yak in? Oh, that shawl. It's really nice to knit with.
Yes.
Why on it's really nice. It's got a really nice twist on it, hasn't it?
It just and it knits up.
Yeah. The stitch definition's really nice on it.
Can you see that?
Really nice. It doesn't do justice on there for the colour, does it? Because it's really quite vibrant.
It is. It's really nice. So that is there. That's the only way we're doing the yak at the minute is that shawl set. Yeah. In time, as things get a bit more back to normality, we will be doing yak in 100 grams like we do our normal. But at the minute, it is just as that shawl set. So, and that was designed, like we said last week, by Katie, who's What Katie Makes on Instagram.
No, What Katie Knits.
Not What Katie Knits. Did I say makes?
Yeah.
What Katie Knits.
What Katie Knits. And she.
Yes.
So, Dominique, what whip have you got since I bared my soul last week?
Well.
And thank you for Kathy, because Kathy on our Knit and Natter group. If anybody wants to join it, that's followers of this, we have got a private Knit and Natter group where we share all our projects and different things
on Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook, and Kathy challenged everybody to share their whips, and it's actually worked because Kathy's completed quite a few behind the sofa whips.
Yes. At which point she discovered she'd got not a problem with. She's just obviously got an obsession with blue at the minute. Because everything was blue, but it was really nice.
What's the problem? There'd be an issue if you didn't like blue, wouldn't it? You know, if you were knitting stuff you didn't like, that would be an issue.
Yeah.
I like it.
So let's start with.
Oh, I can't even look. I'm not looking. I'm hiding.
I can actually get my hand through it.
I mean, that's not right. We've had this discussion how many times? It's not right.
It is. So
From the outside, you don't let it all collapse into a heap.
if that's not collapsed.
We know we divide everybody on this. Some people knit from the outside and other people knit from the inside. It's a cake. Go from the outside. That's a donut. It'll just collapse. Well, in my world, it all collapses. You see, because when I do it, it collapses and then I just mud.
Well, you just get it into a big knot, but it's just proof that it can be done. So now you're not going to see that. I have actually got. I've started to get the purple in there. So I've worked quite a lot because I was down there. For the first time in my knitting career, when people talk about reading your knitting, I can read my knitting with this, not so I know what's coming next, but so I know if I've gone wrong, which is a start. So that is my first whip, which I've been doing quite a bit on. I've been knitting in bed. That's what I've been doing at night.
I just say I thought it was quite amusing where somebody had asked about how you knit from your skin. I mean, it's a super talent, I've got to say.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's because there's nobody else in your house.
I think it is because I can take the length of the living room and I've not got people stepping over it. I think that does help.
Where does your brain go to think, I know I can't be bothered to wind my skeins into a ball. I know what I'll do. I'll lie it out on my carpet and then I'll knit. And I've seen her do this and she'll knit, but she'll sometimes walk. I've seen you do that with.
I mean, and I
can't say anymore, Dominique.
I can leave it in a skein, twist it up, take it to knit and natter, untwist it, carry on. I don't do it all the time, but just every now and again. It's not easy to get everything out. So
I'm interested to know who else out there knits like that. I bet you're the only one. And you never get in a knot with it, do you? And then I've also seen it where you've got it hung on your door.
Yes. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, sorry. I'm just reading the. Lynn got her delivery in Newcastle today, and Julie's just said had to go and answer the door. It was her prize. So people are. Couriers are delivering today, which is good news. So thank you, Tracy. So what else? I've not done much, but I'm still working on it.
Nice. That's beautiful.
I mean, it really is. It really is quite big.
It's in a box. I mean, look, that's just novel. Dominique's knitting from a ball.
Well, that's because I had to ball it up as I magic knotted it all. That only comes out now when we're really doing knit and natter and oh, sorry. Iris is obviously watching. She said, what does Auntie Iris say? Read your knitting. I am learning, Iris.
And that only could also say, don't knit from your skeins on the floor. Would you, Iris?
So that only comes out when we're knit and nattering. If I've got something I'm knitting that I have to, like my shawl, I can't do knit lace while we're knit and natter. So that's got transferred into its big bag now.
This is very off-putting because it's just out of shot. Mr. Hammond's just come to join me and steal a cup of tea.
A proper English teacup?
No, he's in his Emma Bridgewater one. I'll just share this with everybody. David thought he'd come up with this ingenious idea, making a pot of tea. Why have a milk jug? You know, if you're going outside with a cup of tea and you want to have a couple of cups of tea, you know where this is going. Why do you have to bring the milk jug? Because it's faffy. No, David puts the milk in the teapot. And he doesn't understand why other people don't do it. Because then you can just have one one receptacle. For
But you
pouring.
don't always want the same amount of milk. That's the trouble.
He thought he'd like invented something genius.
No. No.
Although, I mean, I can sort of see where his logic was going to, but it's not right, is it?
No.
Not right.
It's not right. It is not right, I'm afraid. Whip number 3.
Alternate, I'll just annoy you.
That's my colourful geometry. I've got to say I've not worked on this week, but that is just using up all my scraps, and the navy that I've just gone on to is the Drops Flora that I did my Mild Mania in.
What is that?
What's what? That?
What have you done to that ball of wool?
It's all coming out the
It
middle.
looks like roadkill. It looks like you've got in your car and you've driven over it.
That's because I just shove it back in there. But when you come out, you just carry on using from the middle. I mean, you don't get in a tangle. I've just tangled it round the stitch markers, but you don't get in a tangle.
It's not
So
right.
that's in my beautiful Mrs. Move bag. That's number 4.
Oh my God, you're fortunate.
Well, I've got things everywhere. That's whip number 3. Whip number 4 in my loved Rick Rack Room bag.
Rick Rack Room? We haven't done any Rick Rack Room purchases for a while, have we?
No. Is my Mild Mania Take 2. I've loved it so much. I've cast on another one. So I'm doing it in our olive. Nice little hole in the middle. And I've got some Drops Flora in grey. I mean, that...
I can't tell you people how this makes me feel. No, don't do it. I'm going to throw things at you. Don't. Not right.
It's
not
perfect.
right in this world.
So that is the Mild Mania by Stephen West.
What else have you got on?
That I'm doing a little bit at a time. I've got my Knit Tea Retreat bag.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be able to speak about that, won't we? I mean, I'm classing this as a whip for one reason and one reason only, because all it needs doing is the ends sewing in and blocking. And I knit that 18 months ago. I mean, I've knit it. It's done. I just haven't. I just... So...
I don't think because I've got a mouthful of... You're getting a very stern look here.
It's still a whip. It is still a whip. That was... I designed that because I wanted to knit something top down.
Oh, I remember that. That was what you wanted to start off with your millions of stitches, didn't you?
And then decrease. So it's still a whip.
We are completely different, isn't it? I like starting off small and getting... You go the other way.
Speaking of finished items that just need... I mean, I've knit these. I've taken all this time and effort to knit them. And then they just get put to one side.
You like them?
Well, yeah, but now I've taken them out of the bags and looked at them. Yes.
What's that knitting? Is that in Galaxy?
No, it's Winter Rain. This was using odds and sods. This was our... this is Anderby Creek.
Ah, yes.
This is Anderby Creek on bigger needles, so it's much bigger and drapey.
What's it on bigger needles?
Normal people don't knit on small ones. It's Winter Rainbow, Pale Forest, Purple, Grey.
That's really
nice. And then the first ones were minis random minis. I did it kind of to use up scrap. Honestly, I really like this.
And they've just not sewn in. I mean,
All I need,
I'd even let you off if you just knotted them and chopped the ends off. I mean, that's just disgraceful.
I know it is.
Get on with it, or give it to somebody else to do.
So that's 2 shawls I've knit.
You need a sewer inner.
Well, I just need, like, maybe this afternoon I'll sit in the garden and then I can block them, sew the ends in. 2 more shawls. I do like both of them as well because I like the colours.
I could understand if you didn't like them. Do you know what I mean? You know, sometimes when you like something, you think, "Oh, I'm not going to bother with that," because
I've obviously finished them. Thought, right, I'll cast something new on because I need something on the needles, and then they've just got pushed to the back of my mind. So this is a finished object. This has got everything sewn in.
Oh, that's nice. That, yes, I like that hat.
So that was again using up all the minis, but from that, I really like that pattern. So I thought, I'll design.
What pattern was that? Is that?
It was Jodie Brown of the Grocery Girls. It was one of her.
Yeah,
patterns.
that's right.
But I've not got the pattern here, so I don't. But it was one of her patterns, and I thought I like that so much. I'll design a cowl to go with it, and that's as far as I'll tell you.
That's
I cast that on.
Cowl. Oh no, I see now. It looked smaller there.
No, it's going to be, you know, like you've done your dad's.
Yeah.
The tube that's going to go around. Because then
let go of your head.
Because then it hides all your insides.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything with them.
I cast this on at Christmas just before I got poorly, and I've done nothing provisional cast on.
Is that when you were patient 0?
That's when I was patient 0, yeah. But I mean, I do like it. I like the pattern. Really nice. I don't like the yarns. They're not my colours.
Yeah.
And I was using up scraps, so that might get ripped out. I don't know.
If you're not feeling it, pull it out.
I mean,
it could go on your blanket, Dominique.
I mean, just look at the state of that. It's just got all. I mean, I've obviously been doing maths and all sorts, weighing everything.
Good.
I'm not feeling it, so I think that's going to come out and go, and all these bits go in my next magic ball. But it is a whip.
Good idea.
And look what I found. My little note cards.
Oh.
So that needs to come out and go in a proper bag.
I've got the cow version of what you've got me.
That was that's meant to be a makeup bag, I think. Jane bought me that, but it's a good project bag.
Perfect.
Oh, there's more.
Oh my lord, it's like a treasure trove.
I mean, look at the size of this.
Nice bag. What is in there?
I need to talk about getting, you know, a little way through a project and then getting bored.
Is it fully finished?
No. It is.
What is it? Lord Lucan, Shergar. Now, I applaud you because I've got that pattern and I've still not started it.
I've done the front. It's the Vault sweater.
By Sue Stratford, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a really nice jumper. I forgot you were doing that.
So I've got the front bit done. That's the bit with the colours. I've obviously started the back, and I've got quite a bit done. So I've got half.
We could
half
put
a bag
together.
of 2 sleeves.
We could put that together with my beryl jacket.
Well, I mean, I've obviously just got bored of doing it and thought I'll put it to one side. I do quite like this.
That is really good. Yeah, it's really nice. I do like.
So, I need to just get back. I've got to finish the back. I'll tell you what it is.
I'm just moving my position ever so slightly because the sun's in my eyes.
I I don't want to sew it up. That's what's put me off, I think. So that probably needs to come out of whip corner. I mean, this never fit. I mean, I really like it, but this never fit. But there's my Soldotna top that really just needs the end weaving in and blocking.
I mean, how many things have you got finished there that have do you like your Soldotna? You don't like it, do you?
It doesn't fit. I mean,
what are you going to do with it then?
It would fit someone that was about 5'1" and a size 8. I mean, I did say when I finished it, why don't I just weave it all in and then give it away?
Anybody just put it up there if anybody wants it? I mean, you've got to be a certain shape to have it.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you happy to give it away?
Michelle, I like sewing in ends. She recently finished a crochet blanket with over 3,000 ends.
What?
She finds Bailey's helps numb the monotony. I mean, I think
3,000. I don't know if I'm impressed that you
need some whiskey.
I don't know what I'd do. 3,000. Oh my God, that's a.
Marion saying rip it out. I am going to rip that cowl out and put it all in my blanket.
I think so. You're not feeling it, are you?
No.
But I'm sharing that Soldotna it's all finished. And
I mean, even if I lost 5 stone, I'm not going to shrink. I'm not going to lose 10 inches off my torso. But I enjoy doing it and I like the colours. Maybe I'll just have it as a piece of art.
Nice those Soldotnas, but the only problem is they are a funny. I mean, I would never wear anything that length. They just.
Oh, I added length to it.
They just seem to be a funny length anyway. What the jumpers? I don't know.
I think it's not built for people with a bust.
Why don't you unpick the bottom bit and just add a bit more on?
I mean, I could do that.
You could do that.
Lucy's saying, I think by next week, Dominic should see how many ends she can get sewn in.
I think that's a good challenge, Lucy. I like that.
I don't.
Or I think it would be much better to see she could lose 10 inches in height.
What I need to do now is reassess them all. I mean, I'm not finished.
Oh my Lord, you got more than I had.
There is the beach day wrap.
What colour is that in? Because I can't see properly in the sunlight. Is it grey? Green?
It's grey, olive and petrol.
That's
3
nice.
colours I love together.
You see, I pulled my beach days out. I just couldn't get away with it.
I mean, it just looks beautiful.
It is beautiful. I wasn't feeling it.
I'm not. That's why I've got that far and I've stopped.
Because that's my adventuresome. That's what I started knitting it in. And I just got so far and I just thought, you know what, I'm really not enjoying it. So I moved on to the pattern.
When I saw...
It is beautiful. It looks lovely.
I'm being attacked by a wasp. Tracy from the Grocery Girl, she's designed it. And when I saw it on their podcast, I just thought, but I mean, I don't know if you can see on there, it's so wide.
Yeah, it is. It was that. I think that's what.
But that's obviously blocking.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Why don't you just cast it off and join it as a cowl?
I think I'm just going to rip it out because I'm just not feeling it.
Well, rip it out. Rip it out. Rip it out.
I mean, while I'm bearing all, I might as well show you.
Oh no.
Well, clearly, I'd lost my scissors. So, and I couldn't break it. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Where's the camera?
No, there.
I just burnt it. I just got my candle lighter and set fire to it, and that's how I cut my yarn.
And how did Dominic get 3rd-degree burns and have no eyebrows or eyelashes?
It's fine because you only. It's fine. It's fine. So that one is going to get ripped out. So I don't know if it's the colours. I don't know what it is.
You're going to rip that
Rip
out.
that one and the cowl.
Just
Right, there's one.
in the corner.
Oh, there's one more.
Oh dear.
Right.
This sounds like
Marion,
a one.
Marion, do you remember? And Anne and Linda.
Oh yes, we remember. Is that
That's the Wensleydale poncho. So,
but what did it used to
I
be?
mean, look at it. It's beautiful.
But Dominique, what did it used to be?
Well, it used to be my boxy. So this yarn, I mean, look at the state of this. You talk about, I can't knit from the middle of that because it's been knit and unwound and knit and unwound.
That boxy when we were at the retreat, it would it would have fit me and Dominique together. We could have both got inside this boxy jumper. And she kept saying, I'll just take it in somehow. I mean, we could not stop laughing.
I knit so much. I put so much time and effort into it. So then I was meant to rip it out. I mean, this is a beautiful pattern. It's just got a bit of cable detail. So I cast it on. Well, that's all. I'm not joking. It's got a bit of moss stitch there, the cable, and that's it. It's just knit one way, purl the other. The amount of times I've gone wrong. So
I still remember you sat at that table trying to work maths out to make this jumper smaller. What you were going to do to it was spectacular. It was like reinventing it. We're all going, just pull it out and knit something else. No.
I'd spent too long knitting it.
You had a teenage tantrum over it.
I did.
Very funny.
Marion and I remember that as well. Well, so, and that is all my works in progress.
So what are you going to do with that poncho? Are you going to do it, or?
I think I'm going to keep on with it. What I just need to do is maybe slimline what I've got, because at the minute I'm knitting on my lacy shawl, my mild mania, and then every now and again I'm picking up my crochet blanket. Nothing else is getting a look in. Well, so
you need to
should just concentrate.
Yeah, because that's what I've been thinking. I need to maybe. I know I'm going to leave some of my jumpers because the weather's too nice. So I am going to leave some of those. But the others, I'm going to try and do a bit of it during the week, a bit of everything, rather than just, so I'm not getting bored with one thing. But then I ordered from Wensleydale Long Wool, I ordered the bunting set, the NHS.
Oh, yes.
Because I thought, I want it in the colours and I like it, and some of the money goes to the NHS. Oh, I'm going to buy that. So I'm waiting for that to come. So I've got rid of one whip, but I've got another. And then, but the thing I need to concentrate this week is the leg warmers for our friend's birthday.
Yes.
So I need to get those done. So
that's coming round.
Yeah, so I need to get those done, or else I know what I'll be doing. I'll just leave them until the last minute, and then I'll be like a lunatic trying to get them done.
Yeah. I mean, I've got all this. I forgot I'd got some of these because they were all in different places. But having seen Anne finish her weekender, I've just bought the weekender pattern, which is another jumper. So
what are we like? We can't
we can't, I know some people are knit on one project and then knit till the finish and then buy yarn for the next project.
No,
I'm not like that.
You've got to have a challenge. You've got to keep thinking of something else to do, haven't you?
So I'm going to keep going on this because it's just so unlike me. It's so far out of my comfort zone.
Really nice.
And I'm absolutely loving it. So, but that it's going to take forever. I meant to weigh how much I've got left. I was hoping I was halfway through. But it takes me about 15 minutes to do a row now. So that's a challenge for me. What I should have done was not cast on the second Marmania, because when am I going to wear it? So maybe that gets put to one side.
Yeah.
I will sew in some ends. I'll sew in the ends and block them 2 shawls for next week. And then rip out and reassess.
Well, I'm waiting. Well, so my challenge for this week is to get on with the boot sock present.
Yeah.
I might cast on major.
Yes. Well, you see, that's it. When I've seen them all together, I really want to knit something in that, but I need to stop.
I'm going to cast on my socks and do something there and see how I get on. My other socks, because they're for me, I'm just quite happy that they just sit because I'm not in a rush for those.
Yeah.
I take them, but I would like to quite like to get those done now I've seen it. I would like to get those done because why not?
Yes. I mean, I was finding project bags I forgot I'd got. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I'd got that one. Oh yeah, I forgot I'd got that.
I was thinking I need some more project bags. I mean,
well,
that's isn't it?
I know. Well, I had to make myself some, didn't I, the other week because I'd run out. That's why, because I've got things in. Marion's saying she's bought the sheep bunting. She's got 2 sheep finished, and she needs to get it done for next Thursday's clapping.
Yeah, mine might be waiting. That might be the week after's project. Although it is Aaron, so it should.
It looks so nice. I saw that on the virtual Yorkshire Yarn Fest because they showed it, and then Caroline's put it on our Facebook Knit and Natter group, hasn't she? She's got that finished. It is really nice.
The colours are lovely, and that wool is the same that I'm knitting the beryl jumper in, and it's really it's lovely wool to work with. The colours are beautiful, so I thought, yes, I'm going to purchase that. And
there's a real sheen to it, isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't it? Isn't there?
Yeah, it's got a real stuff. Yeah, it's really nice wool.
What? Now you don't really follow a sock pattern; you make it up. But Marion's saying, what sock pattern would you recommend for 2 at a time on Magic Loop?
I would go. I learned 2 at a time from the Knitting Expat.
Yeah, I was going to say the same.
If you go onto the Knitting Expat, she's on Ravelry. And she does she's got a YouTube video on how to do it and how to manage your yarn. And she's got a pattern as well. It's a paid pattern, but I think it's only a couple of quid. But that's how I learned to do 2 at a time on one needle.
Yeah,
it was the easiest. But Winnick Mum has also just done a 2 at a time sock guide. So I would
I've not seen that.
I use Christine's patterns as my base normally.
Yeah.
And I get stuck or I think, oh, I forgot now to do something, which really I can remember. It's only when I need to do the fish slip, what's it, heel, if I want to do that one. But I would have a look, Marion, at Christine's. It's on her Winnick Mum blog, and she's got videos on it and a full. The thing with Christine is, I think anybody learning to knit a sock, she goes through every single stage. If you're knitting it on double pointed, magic loop, or small circulars, so you can literally see what you're doing.
But you can use any pattern.
Any pattern.
But either use that or Mina Phillips Knitting Expat. Her video. Excuse me, showing 2 at a time is brilliant. That's how I was the same.
The thing is, when you start off, you need to do you don't start off on the needles together. You need to do a little bit of your ribbing on one needle, take it off and put it on double pointed, do the same on the other. So you've probably got about 4 rows I normally do, and then you put them both on, and then
you're away.
It's a lot easier, else you get stuck. You do get a bit tangled.
Although I mean, we never did get to the bottom of how you do it because it was magic. But Sarah, when we were away, she was knitting 2 at a time, casting them both on at the same time.
Yeah.
So there are lots, but I would say the Knitting Expat, her YouTube tutorial is a really easy. It's about 30 minutes, and she talks you through everything.
Shows you everything, how to store your yarn.
Yeah.
You know, how to store your yarn. And how to twist it. You twist it one way and then twist it the other so you don't get your yarn tangled. But I would use those, but I know Christine's literally got one on her website. I mean, if you're ever interested in socks, all of Christine's patterns are free on her website. And she's got patterns on there, and they're really, really good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, so have you been working on anything else? You've seen all my whips.
Me? No, I've been concentrating on those socks. I've been doing that. I've been doing a lot more. I've finished off decorating. Hurt my neck again, as usual, which it wasn't good, which meant I couldn't see again. I need to get it sorted. When I can go and see people again, I'll have to go and get it sorted. No, I've been concentrating on my socks.
Socks, yeah.
Yeah, I've had a fairly busy week knitting bunting, sewing all the bunting up. Because what I did is I bought a load of like little flags, you know, the hand waving flags.
Yes.
I might have gone a little bit over the top. And then because bunting was dead expensive and these flags were like really cheap. So I thought, I didn't know what size they were going to be. It was a bit of a lucky dip. So they came, there was 100 odd flags. So I made, bunting is literally all around the front of my house. I've given some to the neighbours. They've got some bunting. Dominique got some bunting.
Yeah.
Posted some to my dad. He's never arrived, which is a bit disappointing.
But you have put pictures on our Facebook and Instagram, haven't you? So people can go and have a look and.
Yeah. So I'm well decorated, including me.
Well, I watched yesterday as the neighbours across the road. There's about 4 houses. They've gone and stuck. I don't know where they've got them from. Massive, like scaffold poles in 4 gardens, and then they've just put a load of bunting up, linking all of them. So.
I've got some villages that somebody's been around with your nemesis, Dominique, balloons.
Oh God!
Somebody's been around the village and tied balloons everywhere, and there's quite a lot of houses decorated. It's nice.
Yeah, I walked last night, and there's quite a lot. I mean, not all with bunting and things. I've seen a lot of. I'm guessing kids have just printed off like Union flags and coloured them all in there in the windows.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if they're out at the minute. Barbecuing. I can't smell anything.
No, I think we're going to have we're going to watch I'm going to watch it. Winston's speech at 3:00.
Yeah.
I did say to Grace, was she going to watch it? But after we went to watch the, the movie, what was it called? Can't remember. The Winston Churchill movie.
Yeah.
So we took Grace to see it. It's hilarious because she said all it is about somebody with a typewriter. Because all the way through you've seen the movie. It's all about him, these speeches and typewriting. I said, are you watching it? She went, no. Okay. So I'll watch that at 3:00 and then we'll have a barbecue later. And then I think we'll be singing We'll Meet Again at 9:00 after the Queen's speech. I might be in my pajamas by then.
Yeah, I probably will be, but
at least it's a beautiful day because the weather's got to turn rubbish next week.
It is, yeah. I don't mind because I'm back at work on Sunday, so it can do what it likes as long as it's still nice tomorrow.
Yeah.
As long as I can get the yarn dyed, dried, and done, then it can do what it likes after that. Sorry, everybody else.
Yeah. So I can't think of anything else. We haven't really had any major disasters today or any hilarities, have we?
No.
We're getting a bit better at this.
We've done well. So everything, I mean, you're already buying. So if you go on there and it's sold out because someone's got there before you, but there's still plenty of choice. Everything is topped up now because I've done quite a lot of dyeing. So
it's all there. And
yes,
hopefully again, I'll get the courier to come on Wednesday. So if anybody places orders before up to Tuesday night, then it'll go Wednesday.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
I can't.
The rest of the day then.
I will update you all on my whips next week and I'll see if I've got them organised and got some finished.
Good. Anybody any questions before we go? Any burning questions? Anything you want to know?
Don't forget, if you do, we've got ask us anything thread in Ravelry. So if you think of anything, you can always add them on there if you're not watching this live.
Can't think of anything else.
No, I can't. I
think I might go and cast on the birthday present. I know what yarn I'm using now. I'm going to mix it with the leftover of the Donegal.
Oh, the Donegal.
Can you remember I got a green skein from Lucy Locketland that was
yes.
in the total box.
Yes.
I think I'm going to use that and mix it to make it into a double knit.
Oh, yes.
Like a
Yeah.
greeny, because I couldn't find anything else I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to see what that looks like. So if it doesn't look right, I need a plan Q.
So you'll find something. I think that will look nice.
Yeah, I think it'll look, because she wanted plain, and she
Yeah.
likes those autumnal sort of colours, doesn't she?
I mean, I can't remember if it was like browns or, but
It
I
was
think
beige. It was a beige
Yeah.
colour. It was just the worker's coming past now after he's been with his wheelbarrow. It's bank holiday for heaven's sake. I mean, have a day off.
yeah, exactly.
So,
Right.
so
we will see. We'll be back at normal time next week. Back at 3 o'clock next week.
Yeah, 3 o'clock next week. And
Yes.
yeah, look after yourselves. Enjoy
the rest of your day.
Enjoy the rest of your day, and have fun. And if I can find the button, I will switch it off. But I really, oh, there it is. There's the.
Can't see. See you all next week.
Bye. Have a lovely day. Bye.